guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please do well subscribe to the channel. So guys, when Moses Bliss posted this, particular videos of him dressed in Kenyan attire and just observing their traditional rites in Kenya. And some persons under the comment sections were saying that why is it that he's a Christian, Moses Bliss is a gospel artist, but is performing certain Kenyan rites with them. And I'm just here to say this, that I think some persons under that comment section don't understand that this is a Kenyan attire. This is their attire. This is a traditional attire. It has nothing to do with fetish stuff, okay? Even in Nigeria, we have traditional attire. This is like, for example, that this is our Igbo attire. We have the Yoruba attire. We have Ijo attire, we have Hausa attire. That does not mean that those attires are actually fetish, okay? Moses Bliss is a Christian doesn't mean that he's going to forgo cultural rights. He's a Christian doesn't mean that he will forget culture. Do you get what I'm saying? Because persons that will be thinking that why is it, when they were singing and saying certain things, Moses B was just there, because he can't hear their language, so he can't speak. He was just there closing his eyes, and people were like, are you sure they are not chanting certain things that are fetish? But have you also forgotten that this is a Christian program? People that came to receive him down to the hotel and everything, everybody performing things there are Christians. You don't expect a pastor to host a show and a traditional worshiper will go and receive the host or the person that's supposed to come and perform on the show. It doesn't even make sense. If maybe you saw Moses Bliss on Kenyan traditional maybe festival, I can say okay, maybe there are some fetish or stuff, things that are not godly done there. But in this case, it was a Christian thing. Like in Kenya, they have kind of a general attire. Even when Moses Bliss's wife, who is a Ghanaian, when she got married, she wore a Ghanaian attire. This is actually a Ghanaian attire that how Ghanaians dress during their wedding. Moses Bliss's wife dressed like that. Look at her over there. Did you not say it was fetish? Or did you get scared that he will be initiated into something else? Because Kenyans dress like this doesn't mean that they are fetish. Because they design their faces like that doesn't mean it's fetish. I know too much of Nigerian movies, too much of local movies entering our heads. I know that sometimes people just feel people that are dressed in certain attires are juju worshippers. That's not true. That is not what? True. Because in Nigeria, yeah, we have different. If you see the outside, if you see the Fulanis, I will try to put a picture of how Fulanis dress here in Nigeria. That does not make them that they are serving juju or something. Doesn't mean that they're not Christians. So please, we should not be taking that kind of thing, around, because Kenyans might see that on the comment section and start seeing another problem. We're already having problem with South Africa. We shouldn't add Kenyans to it. Because let me tell you, it's small things like this that trigger fights. Small things like this. You get, so people should know better. Somebody in the US can see a Nigerian dressed in their own cultural attire and start thinking that we are worshiping juju. That's a juju worshipper. That is a traditional worshipper. Not knowing that we don't need to wear tie and we need to wear suits to serve God. That is our dressing. If not that, civilization have taken over everywhere. You don't see us dress our traditional attire all the time. Maybe occasionally to church, or maybe to some certain events, occasions like wedding, burials, and all that. That's when you see most of us showcase our traditional attire. But it's a beautiful thing. Me that I'm talking here, I am somebody that love traditional attire so much, so much, to the point that all my church wears I make them traditional attires, like traditional way. You get, most of them are traditional attires. So I don't think, I think people should know this better. In Africa, if a white man is looking at us, they will be thinking we don't even know Jesus because of the way we dress. But not knowing that this is how we dress, this is our attire. In Nigeria, we are lucky to have different cultural attires. Okay, we have different, if not up to 15 different types from different tribes inside Nigeria. So guys, please, I think we should know this better. I just say let me come and educate you people about this thing, because small things like this can trigger fights. You get, before people say the Kenyans should not start feeling that Nigerians are putting them down for inviting Moses Bliss over. See the way they have accepted Moses Bliss, they're so happy to have him. Are you guys not just going to shh? So that it will not cause problem tomorrow and say, why is he doing like Kenyan? You see a church organizing a program and you think fetish people will be there? No, it's their culture. You have to observe it. It's their culture. Allow him observe it. You can't come into to the country and not observe their cultural ways of accepting somebody and welcoming somebody. That is their way of welcoming you. That's their way. In Nigeria, if a dignity come into our country, there's a way we dress to welcome the person. That is Kenyan way. Anyway, I believe that after watching this video, some of us have understood my point of view and where I'm coming from. Okay. Anyway, guys, bye for now. Please do well to subscribe to the channel.